we're back here with Susan Reneau, and she's here to talk about all the fun things that are happening for the Memorial Day.
September 11th, yeah.
It's actually, I wouldn't say fun, it would say solemn.
Yeah, heartwarming also.
Yeah, that's why I hesitated out there. I was like, oh no, this is not, what am I talking about? No.
September 11th is a day that will live in infamy for your generation. It is your Pearl Harbor, and we felt it was very important to have a service commemorating it. In fact, it was a young woman at the University of Montana, Allie Harrison, several years ago, who actually organized the first Never Forget service, and we picked it up, the United Veterans Council. So this Friday, which is September 11th, we are going to have a beautiful service. We put out 2,986 American flags.
Wow.
Commemorating the men, women, and children that were killed by Islamic terrorists. And then we toll a bell, and we have a speaker who is a firefighter, Tom Ziegler, who was friends with many of the firemen that died in the Twin Towers. And the flags that we fly only stay up for the length of the service, and then we take them down.
And this is happening all at Rose Memorial Park, just off of Brook Street.
Correct.
Yep.
Starting at 7 p.m. on September 11th, Friday. And I just thank you so much for letting me tell people about it. And we usually have a relatively small crowd, but we always hope that we'll get bigger crowds. And it's important to never forget, really.
Yeah.
And so, you know, everyone has a story from 9/11.
Oh, yeah.
So what is your story on the day of 9/11?
I am a book author, and my publisher had paid for a plane ticket for me to go to Denver to premiere my second edition of Colorado's Biggest Bucks and Bulls, and I was literally getting ready to go on the airplane, and I was watching the Today Show, and the plane flew into the Twin Tower, and I turned to my husband, who was shaving, and I said, I'm not flying today. So I ended up going to Denver, but I drove, and it was quite a trip because I was the only one on Interstate 90 and Interstate 25.
Wow.
I was it, and except for one trucker, because partway into Billings I blew a tire, and he came and helped me do my tire.
Wow.
But I think all of us, and you as millennials, I'm sure, have made the greatest sacrifice for everybody. We so appreciate the military because our young people are the ones that are trying to keep us safe from terrorists. So I hope that you will come to the service,
which is
this Friday, and it will be at 7 p.m. The Exchange Club is going to put out the flags at 6 p.m. And it's a beautiful viewing of the flags that flutter in front of the Vietnam Memorial on Brook Street.
All right.
Wow.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, not really. We are going to be doing, United Veterans Council will be doing a Veterans Day service on November 11th, but that's coming.
Awesome, yeah. So she'll be back on
later.
for that.
We can talk later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Susan.
Thank you very much, Susan.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.